today, I wanted to show you the new interlocking storage organizer. Well, it's new to me. I got from Deflecto. It's pretty cool because it has 3 storage units that you can lock in together. You can create a long section, so you can have it double and put longer items. So if you wanted to put your pens in there. So I'll show you how that works. Pop your pens in. So it can store taller items, or you can store smaller items. So I'm going to show you today is what I'm going to use it for, and where I was lacking some sort of organization. So as you can tell, you have 3 separate units. They're all, just got to separate them out. And here we go. And I am going to use them as 3 small canisters and not increase them to double the size. Sorry, there's something sticky on there. What I have, and this is what I was using so far, but I don't like it because it's getting, as you can tell, small, is a lot of my little metal pieces. I was using them obviously in an old spice jar, but it is beyond full, and I have more, and I don't want to keep them all in the containers I got them from because it just takes up a lot of room for lots of small pieces. So where the storage container comes in. So I am going to transfer, excuse the noise, all my little metal bits and bobs, and it's everything from, you know, keys to, there it goes flying, hangers and pins and little metal frames, and just lots of little metal pieces. Most of this stuff is 7 gypsies, but there's a few other odds and ends of metals in there, and now I'm going to add these to them, because look how much packaging I'm saving by just adding it to there. And now I can also see, once it's closed up, everything that's in here. I can kind of turn around and go, oh, okay, well that's what I want. There's a thread in there. It doesn't need to be in there. Let's get that sucker out. As I dump half of it overboard. Get the one that flew off. So now I have a bigger container, but I can still see all my things that I want to see. All my nice, lovely metals that I use all the time. So that's one purpose I wanted to use for this. The other one is I've been storing a lot of my clips in a bag, but I have my small clips and my big clips all in the same bag. And I like to separate them because I'm using them quite a bit, or I still have some in packages, and again, it takes up space because look how much space the package takes up. And I really don't need to keep them in here anymore. So I'm going to split them and put them one in each. So I'm going to use this one for my small, and this one for my large. Again, it's just one of those, now I can see exactly what is in there. If I only want 1 or 2 of a certain color, they're not just floating around in some big bin, you know, or having to dig through all the big ones to find the little ones, or get other things stuck in there at the same time. So here I go. So I've placed all of my large clips in here, and look at that, I actually had a whole lot more than I thought of, and that's great. So I can see them all. I pretty much have black, neutral, and white that are in here, and then I have a couple that are colored. Most of these are not 7 gypsies, but canvas core, and there's a few oddball other ones that I still have left. I have a couple that are in between sizes, but I'm going to put them in with the smaller one because this one's already kind of full. And now I have an easier time seeing all my cute little clips, because they're too big to fit into other containers, and they're just obviously little small loose pieces, and sometimes you just got to find that right color. And look at that, I have about the right space. Okay, can't buy any more of these clips, I'm running out of room. And look at that. Ta-da! So here I go, and I'm gonna go ahead and keep them together because, you know, that way it's less of a problem. Interlock them in. Whoop, that one doesn't want to fit very well because I have it upside down. No, I don't. Put it down here. Alright, so now they're all interlocked together. And what I can do now, because these are the cool new pens I just got from Deflecto, is you can use some of these are chalk markers. These are wet erase, so you can erase them after. And so I can write on here, I want to do metal in my beautiful handwriting. Just kidding. And then small clips. small clips. And here's the beauty of this, is once it's dry, it'll pretty much stay on. I'm gonna do blue for the top. And if I ever change out what's in these, I can always dry it off, you know, wipe it off with the white marker. So I'll show you this one in a minute. So here we're gonna do large clips. I want to write on my hand. Large clips. So just in case, I'm going to do this one. I don't like it as much. Oh, no, I'm going to do this one because I smeared it. So here's the beauty. It just cleans right off. Just wipe it. And this is just a baby wipe. You just come in and clean it off. It's good as gold. So I'm going to rewrite this one. Small clips. Not that I can't see what's in there, but just for peace of mind. In case I was like, oh, did I put any large ones in there? Or whatever it may be. So it takes a few minutes to dry, and you're going to tell because it's going to have a little bit of a kind of a wet look to it. And once it's dry, like this one still has a little bit of a wet look to it when you change it around. So let this dry, and I will come back and I'm going to show you where I store this. So the ink is dried on each of the layers, and as you can tell as I wipe my finger across it, it doesn't smear. So that's pretty cool, but you can still go back with a wet wipe and clean it off. So if you want to, you could easily stand this on the edge of your desk. So it could just sit on your desk. You could leave it there, but it would kind of roll. So I would end up doing it height-wise. You could easily attach more levels to this. It doesn't have to just be 3. And you can buy these individually. So you can buy them as a stack of 3, or you can buy one at a time. But what I'm going to end up doing is probably putting this in my container. So I'm going to show you my messy container here. I have some more organizing to do. This is what the bags and everything else was in. So this is the beginning of starting to organize this drawer. Oh, crud. Look, I found more clips. I thought I got them all. See, I didn't even find them all because it's just so messy in here. So this is just going to end up fitting in here. This was an IKEA drawer. And the beauty is it just slides right in. Look at that. So now I can slide this into my drawer system. I have a whole wall of drawers. And this can just fit straight in there. So I'm going to add these to my clips down here. So I'm going to open it up, bottom one, before I forget. Do that real fast. My last color in there. These are all locked in place. There we go. Slide it in, and there we go. Now I have my... Oh, I did miss one. I have to go back and put that in. Now I have my new locking system with all my clips. I can easily see each one, pull out one container at a time as I need, and you can fit more of these into this particular unit, this drawer. Thanks for joining me. Hope you subscribe, and see you soon. Bye.